Hello and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered, 0 being awful, 10 being phenomenal. Oh, last one of the season. It's been 21 long driver ratings, but into the final one we go. And we start with Brendan Hartley, the man who will not be on the grid next year in my opinion. 4 out of 10. Not good enough, just not good enough. It's going to be his last race. He's just not good enough to be in F1. Excuse after excuse. Gasly, standard 5. Horror qualifying by Pierre Gasly. 17th. He was in the points in the race but retired. A lot of retirement, so there's going to be a lot of standard 5s because if you retire from the race you can't really mark them. Hulkenberg, another 5. Absolutely huge crash. Tipped upside down by Romain Grosjean, rolled 3 or 4 times, was stuck upside down ages. The marshals finally flipped him over. Good to see he's okay, but it's a standard 5 for the Hulk. Now onto the Spaniard and his teammate. His last race for Renault, he's McLaren bound. Carlos Sainz, 10 out of 10. Best of the rest in the race. Absolutely superb last race for Renault. And that's a worldie by Sainz. On to his fellow Spaniard, Fernando Alonso. And we're not going on ratings. Alonso finished 11th in the race. Where did he get in qualifying? He finished 15th. We're giving Fernando Alonso a 10. He has been superb. Double world champion, best starter in F1. He's getting a 10. Last race ever in F1. We're letting him off. He's getting a 10. And the donuts at the end with Hamilton and Vettel are superb. Stoffel Van Dorn, 4 out of 10. Great battles in the middle of the race. Hopefully that's not the last we see of him. Hopefully he'll be back. Kimi Raikkonen, 5 out of 10. Once again, a retirement. So, standard 5. Sebastian Vettel, 9 out of 10. No mistakes, solid weekend, good points. And yeah, I bet he's glad the season's over. Massive mistakes cost him. Lewis Hamilton, it's got to be 10. World champion, pole position, race win, 400 plus points in the drivers' standings. It's got to be 10. On to his teammate, Valtteri Bottas. Bottas is not good enough to drive for Mercedes. Embarrassing. Not only did he get beat by Max in the drivers when he's got a Mercedes car, he's not won a race in the whole season. Embarrassing. That is not good enough for a Mercedes driver. Yeah, just not good enough. And then he was getting passed by everyone in the race. Passed by Vettel, passed by Max, passed by Ricciardo. Pits. Stroll, Sorokin, 2 out of 10. Their horrible season is finally over. Grosjean, 8 out of 10. Best of the rest in qualifying. P9 in the race. Good solid job by the Frenchman. Kevin Magnussen, 5 out of 10. Horrible all weekend, no pace whatsoever, but somehow ended up P10, so he scores a point. Sergio Perez, 6 out of 10. Points after another horror qualifying. He's a consistent driver, Perez, and underrated. Ocon, 5 out of 10. Was in the points, had a great battle with Max. Ding dong like Brazil, but again a retirement. So standard 5. Max and Daniel, we'll do them together. 8 out of 10. Solid by both. Solid weekend. Max, great battles with Ocon. Max qualified 6th. Ricciardo 5th. Max 3rd in the race. Ricciardo 4th in the race. Ricciardo's last race for Red Bull. He's going to Renault. Now, here we go. Oh, I'm so excited for this next guy. Charles Leclerc, 10 out of 10. Once again, an unbelievable performance. P7 in the race. Yep, I'm just flicking my sheet over. P8 in qualifying, P7 in the race. Wait till he gets in the Ferrari. He probably can challenge Vettel. This guy has got some talent. Him, Max, Ocon, all going for the title in the future. Wow, we are going to have some entertainment with that. Marcus Ericsson, his last ever race, goes to IndyCar, 5 out of 10. Retired, so again, if they retire in the race, you can only give them 5, really. Just a standard 5. There we have it, 21 driver ratings done all season. I've enjoyed doing them, somewhat different. we will continue next year. And yeah, quite fun to do. Rate the drivers out of 10, all 20 drivers covered for every single race. And there we have it. Carlos Sainz, Hamilton and Alonso all scoring 10. And Charles Leclerc, how can I forget Leclerc? And there we have it, it's done. We will be doing season ratings. So the full season, I'm going to mark the drivers as basically like the driver ratings, but it's going to be season ratings. And then we're going to do the F1 season awards as we always do. Shirt and tie on for that. Thanks for watching, it's been fun. I can't believe the season's over. 110 days till practice 1 in Australia. Adios, thanks for all your support, it's been epic. I'll see you next time. Adios.